Well, welcome everyone. Good to see you. Also, Nova Hayes 115, thank you so much for subscribing with the double walking zombie in the vision. I really have to fix that. This is very nice. Good to see you all. Hello. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. This is really nice to see you. Mr. Brian, Miss Julia is here, Miss Nancy, Mr. Dragonade, Nancy, aka the Blue Whale. Yes, let us tell us more about the name change. Why did it happen? Very interesting. You're in the kitchen learning how to cook from dried beans. That's good. I like it. And Dragonade's mom says hi. This is good. This is great. So let's jump right in here. So we've left Alan and Barry yesterday, and it appears that Agent Nightingale from the Federal Bureau of Control may have arrested them. So we should find them in a prison cell. Just like yesterday, if I go and continue, then we get to skip the episode previously on Alan Wake thing. So let's go and, start from here, and then we go and do that. Par 1K. Oh, you're a big fan. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All my love back to India. This is great. Welcome. You've joined at the right time. We're just about to join Alan Wake in episode 5. Marvel at some of the remastered environments that they've developed here originally in 2010. Here we go. The clicker, I would imagine, is that it? No. We're gonna is that it? Possibly. Is it? No. We're not overwriting anything. I just continue. But will we see the previously thing?
Light.
No, see, we don't.
Light. It's the only way to.
See, this already happened. Let me go restart. Let's see if that works. We had the same problem yesterday.
Light. We need light. It's the
No. Let me just go try this again. Let's see. So episodes, and then easy, yes, and then 5, and then we go do this. Yes,
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
That's it, Nate.
A record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Very nice. Deer Fest coming up, of course.
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Bright's Diner. That's where we get our coffee from.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh,
That's disgusting,
we're in
Barry.
jail now? Oh, ow, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Isn't it? That is not good.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
Of course.
I need to
Of
talk
course
to
you
Lynn.
aren't.
She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
Psst.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff.
We
and let me
gotta
tell
do.
you,
We
it was
listen.
an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Oops, what's going on? Oucharoo. Alice,
Wait, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute. I know this.
Oh my god!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Totally gonna follow.
Man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Don't be such a baby, Barry. Let's read the manuscript pages. This is exciting!
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
No. No, I can see that. Popeye, welcome. Leo, how's it going? Good to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me for Alan Wake. This is exciting. We have not one, we have 2 manuscript pages to read. How exciting.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Nancy, did you find your chat window again? I hate it when these things disappear. It's so disruptive, isn't it? Come on, let's follow the sheriff in the dark. I'm glad she trusts us. I remember having a look around here when it was a bit more light. Ah, there's a flare. I nearly didn't see that. Oh, there's another flare. Let's pick that up as well. Nice old computers here. Can they run Quake? Can they run Alan Wake? Come on, Barry, you can do this! Meeting room, there's nothing in here, is there? Oh, we can't even go in. Okay, no worries. Can you do this, Sheriff? Fantastic. She can do it. And then she runs, that's cool. Let's go in here, shall we?
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia.
Check.
She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there
she
pretty
lives
quickly
there?
in the rescue chopper. Come on. Let's
Chopper?
go back to your friend.
Yes. Shotgun ammo. Also shotgun. Yeah, let's pick that up. We have access to everything.
No!
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in 2 places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you
Must
do this?
be.
You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys
Can you
need
do
to
this,
be
Barry?
alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
We're
My
definitely coming
hangover wants
back.
a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one, Al?
Well, you're the one on the
hangover
phone.
wants you to shut up and get to work.
Yes. You tell him.
Hello, Mr. Breaker.
Oh,
This
nice.
is Barry Wheeler.
And he's
I
doing
know
it as
it's
well.
late.
That's very cool.
Listen, the sheriff, Sarah, asked me to tell you something. She says Night Springs. Okay? So
Together, Sarah, we can do this. I can feel it. I'm glad she has a flashlight as well. Ah.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the
Over
light and
here.
cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure? Okay then, but hurry.
That didn't take that much convincing. I mean, you probably know the rooftops better than I do, me being a guest in this city, and you've sort of, you know, grown up here, I would imagine. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Blueberry! That's so funny. Yes, exactly. Hi, this is Barry. I'd like to order some pizza, please.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Okay then, let's see if we can make it happen. Pick up lithium batteries, yes! And I suppose this is... whoops, hello. Oh, there's nasty stuff on the floor here. We don't want to step into that. Yuck! Do you think you can still order pizza in Night Springs? I mean in, sorry, Bright Falls? I think there might be, Nate, but we don't have the time to recharge them, so we just have to keep stuffing new batteries into our flashlight. I think there's a technical reason for that. This took me forever to figure out that you don't have to focus the light. I mean, you can, but then it just drains the batteries. And if you don't, then it still causes damage, and you don't go through all the batteries. So much cooler. And the other thing, like major news for me, is that when these evil guys come to you and they're about to throw something, you can just go quickly stun them, like with a bvt, and that takes literally no battery power. In light, you can hurt them. Yeah, we know. It's good stuff. Don't tell us now. Tell us in the first chapter. Exactly. Pizza delivery service is cancelled due to excessive darkness. It's so dark, we can't find our way. Let me just go cleanse the roof here before that stuff seeps in. You know, we don't want to risk that. Oh no, really? How many to grill the birds? That is such a low blow. Super mean. Bad birds. So we have Stephen King references, we have Twin Peaks, we have literally Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. What is this bodega, babe? There weren't any coffee
Sheriff,
flasks around
password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. We need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on.
here. Easy there, Alan. We know you're a writer. But since you've got writer's block, maybe try out different careers, like, you know, electrician, plumber, armory operator.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Town hall, chopper, gotcha. But also, let me nosy around here. I mean, if there are coffee flasks and I miss them, we're all in big trouble. Or other goodies, you know, it doesn't have to be coffee flasks, it can be anything. Like, you know, flares and stuff. I'm up for it all. I'm up for everything. Alarm clocks, apparently. Where do you collect alarm clocks again? That does ring a bell. That is also Alan Wake, isn't it? Do we collect alarm clocks here? I definitely have heard that. But I forgot what the game it was. Oh dear. Okay, Sheriff, I'm gonna go stun these guys, and then you can take them out. How's that? I don't even have to shoot. Sheriff does it all. Huh? Oi! Oh, alarm clocks. Now I remember. Exactly. In the statistics, right? I wonder where we'll find them, because I haven't come across any. That is a good point. It's in the statistics, isn't it? Alarm clocks found 0 out of 10. Could be that they've implemented them in one of the DLCs, in one of the packages. They're also part of the remastered version, but it could be that alarm clocks are found there instead of coffee flasks, possibly. We'll keep our eyes peeled though. Thank you for reminding me. I do recall. I've never seen the ending of this game, so we'll watch it together, either today or tomorrow. Ah, but that we have found cardboard cutouts, haven't we? Because we've found them. I just never did anything with them. Perhaps I should have. I have a feeling there was a Night Springs video game that was in the sanatorium on the upstairs room opposite us. There was a game on the table, but it didn't have anything that let me interact with it. So I technically found one, but I don't know really. This is an interesting one. More puzzles. Oh, hello, Deerfest. Man, you rammed that gate.
Over here, Wake. The
Oh.
chopper's in the other direction.
Oops, sorry. I was just exploring things, you know. Oh, this guy doesn't like us. There. We shot him at the same time. That was good. There's more people. As I was saying, are there any coffee flasks around here? Oh, there's a weapons there we go. Haha. No alarm clocks though, huh? Yeah, this is where I would have put my weapon stash, see? I love it. Any cardboard cutouts? Looks like no. Well, that water certainly looks better than in the original. But I have to say there's not that many graphical difference between the original and the remastered version. So it's textures mainly, but the original wasn't awful or anything. I can't say that. It was very... they had a certain kind of charm. Sometimes the normals were wrong, so grout goes out rather than in. But hey, that's just... it's neither here nor there. Still very playable. It was just as slick. But as I said, I've never played it to the very end, so it'll be interesting to see that finally. There was a sequel to this, by the way, which was Alan Wake's American Nightmare. That came out 2 years after this. And I've never played that one either, so happy to take a look at that. While we're in the Alan Wake mood. And then, of course, then last year, they've released Alan Wake 2. So lots more Alan Wake. Tons more Alan Wake. And no more coffee flasks. Can we go in here now? Yeah, I can see something flashing over here. Mm-hmm. Oh no! Sheriff, I need a hand here. Yes, I wonder how they're going to explain that. So currently all we know is that he was writing a manuscript in order to save Alice, but this weird producer, that he, as he calls it... Oh, new flashlight. Let's have the heavy-duty flashlight. Yes. Much bigger. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
Which is what?
Oh, I remember now.
Oh yeah, you remember, don't you? Yes, yes, yes.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
This could be happening to Barry right now. We don't really know. I'm gonna want answers, you know. Exactly. That is a good question, yeah. She's already out. Doors are closed. Alan hears her quite perfectly. We didn't hear what she said, but I'm glad Alan heard her. Also, can she actually fly the helicopter? I mean, we just take her word for it. Let's go. Yeah, you go ahead. You open. That's perfect. You go ahead. I'm just checking for coffee flasks mainly. Ooh, that boat's got buoyancy. That's not easy to make, you know. Buoyancy. I've tried this once, so that the boat bobs up and down with the water. That's not actually that easy to do. So the way they do that is they parent the boat to a sort of plane or flat cube, and then on the outside of the cube, they put these buoyancy points, and they then get calculated how high the water is at that point, and that then calculates the buoyancy. Unreal Engine implements that with, I believe, a component on the blueprint. And mine just went completely wonky, so I have no idea how to properly do that. I was just explaining about buoyancy here, sir. Thanks, Sheriff. Super rude, that. Totally rude, man. And these are not Energizer batteries, which is such a shame. That's what they were in the original. Hello. No one's flanking us, by the way. Well done, Sheriff. Good shot. Also you, with whatever you were throwing there. Good shot as well. Unappreciated, but good shot. Hey, I'm gonna go and pick up that box I couldn't pick up a minute ago. This here. Revolver ammo. I'm already full on battery, so I can't pick this up. I'm not sure. I think, Nate, I have to disagree. I think I would just sit in it and go, okay, the dark presence it's just about to get me. I have no idea how to get this thing started. Same with cars. You could just put me in a car and say, Jay, drive! Oh my god, this is gonna be creepy. They're all gonna get you. And I'm saying that we're just gonna have to die then. There's no way I have any idea how to start the car, let alone move it. Yeah, it's crazy. You lead the way, Sheriff. I really have no idea what's happening. Oops. Should we be concerned here?
Wait, over here! There's light!
Yeah, well... Are you sure that's the way?
I have a key. Watch my back, Wade.
Oh, yeah. You think things are coming? Oh, yes, they're coming! They're coming, alright! What else would it be? Of course it's an ambush. Right, no one come any closer. No one's throwing anything either. Anyone behind you? No. I have a feeling it's probably not the last ambush. You there, over there, stop throwing things at me or the sheriff. Neither one of us wants to have things thrown at them. Well done, Sheriff. Good shot. Oh man, Chainsaw Jones. Dude, no. Stop doing that. Dude, everyone. Stop doing that. Okay, Sheriff, you can have this one. Come on. I'm just busy reloading my gun here. Happy to lead the last death blow here. Totally okay with me. Oh, nice. We're having Nova Locks bagels from Bright's Diner with forest coffee from Alan's flask. Abandoned coffee. Speaking of which, I think there might be... Maybe there's... I don't even know what these coffee flasks will get us in the end, but wouldn't this be the perfect opportunity to stash one? What do you know? Over here. Coffee flask. I wonder what that does. Does it give you a new outfit or new weapon or access to the VIP area or something? I have no idea. Suspicious forest coffee from Alan's coffee, warmed by his body heat from being stuffed in his pants. Well, what else is going to keep the coffee warm out here in the freezing cold Washington State northwestern nighttime temperature? 3 flares. I like it. I don't like that noise.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
Me?
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
Clerk's office? Gotcha. I'm sure that...
aren't upstairs, Wake.
I'm just gonna take a quick look.
Wake's gonna go upstairs no matter what. Something tells me that whatever that sound effect is should have probably stopped when the door closed. Just a hunch. No, we didn't really have time to test this game. We were busy releasing it. Fun fact, actually, the original of this game was published by Microsoft. And the remaster was published by Epic Games, interestingly. So it looks like the guys from Remedy bought the IP back from Microsoft because they weren't really interested in developing any further installments of it. But Remedy was, and so they bought it back. And hence the remaster could be released by a different publisher. And I think the Epic involvement, that was to get an advance, I think, on development costs, not just for this game, but also for Alan Wake 2.
Freedom. A fusion of vigilance, conscience, and uncompromising clarity of vision.
I can barely hear it.
A need so fundamental, it permeates our very being. And yet, a man may be brought to his knees.
It's a business, Nate. That's what apple growers do, technically.
Episode, taken in his prime. For young Manny, the night hasn't been kind. He's a marked man, selected for a lifetime of servitude after answering an ad in the newspaper.
Do you know, that is actually a really good idea. Let's see if that is an option. Subtitles enabled. All right. Very good idea, Nate. Thank you.
First, a little field surgery is required.
Well, look what I have found. Please, no! Yeah, I think you're just about ready for it.
Best if you don't resist this, kid. We gotta beat it out of you.
What? I don't understand. What did I do? I just wanted to get a job in the service industry. Wow, you're gonna serve all right.
Let's make a note that we never watch this program on TV.
Self-esteem and the childhood traumas.
What are you doing to me? It's Furman. There, I got it. Believe me, kid, this free will thing is more trouble than it's worth.
What's that? Oh, nothing for you to worry about, Manny.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
We'll tell you all about that. Don't you worry.
What did they just rip out of him?
Another vacant worker ant, birthed in fury and violence for the pleasure and convenience of ruthless and malicious men. Stranger things can happen in Night Springs.
I'm glad we watched this episode while listening to some hiss that should have probably been switched off. Let's just find the clerk's key thing. Ah, that's nice, isn't it? Cienfuegos! How are you doing,
The
sir?
darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
So this is interesting. Barbara Jagger is the woman with the veil, and she is sort of coercing, from what we see, Alan into writing the story, and he didn't understand in the beginning that he's making the darkness stronger. So now he's caught onto the fact, and he's doing something else. So the guy who's writing, Alan Wake, who's writing, but Barbara Jagger wasn't always evil. So it looks like, from how I understand it, Barbara Jagger, there's a good version and a bad version of her, and the bad version is the one that makes the dark presence stronger. But that wasn't always the case. So Barbara Jagger had a genuine relationship, I think, with Thomas Zane, with the original writer, which I think is the guy in the spacesuit who keeps giving us these pages. So this alludes to the fact that Barbara is actually, that there's a sort of second version, doppelganger version, that the darkness is wearing Barbara's face. So it's not actually Barbara, it's the darkness really that's dictating the manuscript to Alan. That's sort of an interesting story plot twist that I didn't understand.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Well, we're hurrying, all right. What are we here for again? I think a key. Oh, hello. Sir. No access inside the clerk's office, clearly. Whoa. I didn't know that gun was equipped. That is quite nice. Flare gun. Gotta remember that. Oh, also lantern. Yes. Give me lantern, buddy. Flashbangs, yes. We're preparing for stuff. Helicopter key.
Okay,
Alright,
Sheriff,
that
I got the keys.
conveniently just lying on the table there. That's good. Oh, hello. This is another little stash of stuff. Stash. Oh. Much better.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Yes, Barry.
Oh, God.
There's Barry.
Oh, God.
Sebastian, how's it going?
Barry, look out! Barry, move!
Meet the gang. Barry, Sheriff, Alan, Sebastian.
Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
What do you base that on?
Front's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him
I
in the
just
back.
saw a bus land on my friend. I'm not entirely sure if he did make it, but hey, let's think positive here.
Barry? Barry! Can you hear me? Are you okay in there?
Yeah, I'm cool. Don't worry. I'll find another way out and meet you two out back.
Are you sure?
I'm
Good enough for
fine.
me.
Besides, there's all sorts of useful stuff in here.
There is.
I didn't touch that. I wasn't anywhere near that.
Hey, Wake, over here.
Yes. I'm busy checking things out. Yes, it is a busy last quarter, isn't it? I totally feel that as well. We've just had Thanksgiving here on Friday. Or Thursday even? I think Thursday. and I've taken a couple of days off. That should probably be lying on the ground rather than hovering above it, I would imagine. But that's fine. Electrocution, we don't want to go over that. That makes sense. Yes, I'm feeling that as well. As the year comes to an end, it's getting busier for me too. Make sure you have some time off, like at the weekends. Do something nice. Come on, Sheriff, you lead the way. I have no idea where we're going.
Right there. Say that.
Yes. All us use.
Far enough.
Dodged you, huh? Oh, I really like working with a cold shooter here. That's much nicer than doing it all by myself. That was a bit of a struggle. I hope they're gonna leave the sheriff by my side for a while here. This is fun. Oh well, we're freelancers, so we make our own vacation day, so to say. We work as much or as little as we want.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And
yeah.
Deer fest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Other towns can take this, just this one can't? I'm not sure. No. We just stayed in and I met, spent some quality time with Alan and some other video games and other things that I was working on. So yeah, that was my vacation. But it's not quite over. It's not quite finished. I think I'm going back to work on Tuesday and I have a lot of other stuff planned. So thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Oh, come on, Alan. You're a best-selling author.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
That explains who left the caches. It was Cynthia Weaver. We met her at the very beginning. She was the creepy lady who was holding a lantern in her arm as if it was a baby. That was Cynthia Weaver, and she's the equivalent to Twin Peaks' log lady. The log lady was always carrying a log, and Agent Cooper was supposed to speak to the log and stuff, and not directly to her, but to the log. And people made a little bit of fun of her, but I guess she had a point. And Cynthia Weaver here sort of knows that the darkness is bad, and that's why she has that lantern with her. But I didn't know that she was the one who left the caches with the yellow writing like this here.
Barry.
Look, Wake, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Is it? Maybe Barry wants to fly the chopper. I don't know if Barry has a helicopter license either. Yeah, so this would have been left by Cynthia Weaver then. I didn't know that. That's exciting. Cool. And it looks like we're gonna go over to meet her now. Because she is, of course, the Lady of the Light, as we have learned yesterday. Oh, coffee! On a creepy playground. I love it. Do you know, yes, they are. This is what we're still working on, both Julia and I. It's not a video game, it's a cinematic production. But yeah, it's going well, and it's so much work. It's going to probably keep us busy for at least another year, I would imagine. But it's so much fun as well. I'm learning a lot. It's amazing what you can... stuff that you get confronted with, stuff that you have to do is quite impressive. I have to say, I wouldn't have it any other way. It's very, very exciting stuff. I've already got the lantern, so I don't need another one. Pina colada art, that would be good. No, we're going in this church here. We've just built something like that.
Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Oops! Another attack! Yes, virtual background actors, but the main characters are shot on film. So they were rotoscoped, and they're running as plates inside of the Unreal Engine project. So plates are basically billboard actors with 2D video footage on and transparency. But for some of the background actors, and they've been shot like 5 years ago or so.
Fatty acids are good for your heart.
Fatty acids, okay. This guy is mighty fast here. Dude, stop doing that. Flashbang action. Come on. Whew. My God. There's one guy left. Come on, Sheriff, get him! My God. That was intense. Yeah, so billboard actors on which 2D video footage runs, and then we place them so that they integrate with the 3D environment.
Let's go, Wake.
It's a very cool project, I've got to say. But some of the background actors we use virtual actors for, so it's a combination of DAS actors and Reallusion actors.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Yeah. So this is their church, Julia. Look at that. That's interesting. We've just built an environment very similar to that, a little bit more modern, and it didn't have ceiling fans. It was a church in Poland. That's the one we've built, and there's quite a few scenes that are taking place in that. So it's very interesting to see the Alan Wake version of that. It's very cool. I'm going to release a video probably next week or so about some of the aspects of how I did that. So yeah, that is coming up. It's just a little behind the scenes of how I built that environment.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
Do you know, Art, it's an interesting thing. Part of what the recent writer's strike was about and why it took so long to resolve it was that the AMPC, whatever they're called, the big agency people that represents the studios, they were suggesting when we hire people for movie and TV productions, ideally what we want is for them, and especially for extras, we want to be able to sign away the right for them to get recalled as extras again and again. So what the studios wanted, and this is why the Writers Guild couldn't SAG-AFTRA, there we go, couldn't resolve it, was SAG-AFTRA, that's the one. Couldn't resolve it was the studios wanted to say, hey, rather you coming in for days and days on end, why can't we just scan you and use you and your likeness as a background actor for this production and any subsequent production for a one-off fee? That was the original plan, and they obviously didn't budge, and I think that got removed from the table because that would have basically meant 3 to 5 years more work, and then there's no more extras work because everyone by that point would have been digitized. And SAG-AFTRA said that
We're
we
almost
cannot
there.
agree to
We'll have
that
to go
at
through the
all.
basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
But there's so many advancements in how you can capture mocap data now. And it's just going to get better and better, I'm sure of it. We're half thinking that a mocap suit would actually make sense to just grab poses and quick animations that you need for particular situations just here and now, you know. But it's still $6,000 investment. But it's a one-off investment, so that's kind of cool. Is he dead? Did you get him, Sheriff? I don't think he did. Oh my god, he's back. He doesn't have a chainsaw this time to beat. Sheriff! Just keep shooting. I'll just keep putting the light. You keep shooting. That is funny. Are you still having keyboard troubles? Ah, that's very cool. Yeah, I could never remember what the agency was called. Because it went through so many different name changes over the years. But I think SAG-AFTRA is what it is. And they, I think, represent the actors and also people who work in video games, which is what that makes that so important, that they're incorporated into that. Hello. Yes, I did. There's creepy people constantly.
Saw the light, huh?
Very.
You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
No, it suits
The
you.
helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
Have you decided who's flying? Is it Barry or is the sheriff flying? I don't really know. I'm not flying. I can tell you that. Unless I have to. I don't know. Maybe I will fly? I don't remember this bit of the game. Got full whack of batteries. Nice one, Barry. And you got flashlight as well. Look at that. Flashlight, Christmas lights, and the thing, the headlamp. That's very good. That is very good.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
I need that.
I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Yes!
Have one.
Bastard.
Well, clearly Alan needs the headlamp more than Barry, so I'd appreciate a headlamp. What we have in Das Studio, we don't want in Das Studio. We don't have an Alan Wake. We want an Alan Wake.
Until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Glad we've been reminded of Alice, because I had already forgotten about her. That's true. Alice is Alan's wife, and of course we need to find her. Sorry, Alice. I remember now. And Alice is, of course, afraid of the dark, which makes this just so much more dramatic.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure to Night Springs.
Barry!
No offense, Sheriff.
No, you said it! It's so true! How do we know that she can fly? Oh my god. When it makes a noise like that, I'm always thinking... Oh dude, no, don't do that. Barry! We need you here, buddy. You coming? You guys coming? Dang. Oh dear. Chainsaw Jones.
No, you don't.
Oh no. Oh no! What happened? It's when they gang up on you like with 5 people. That's crazy.
Someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license. You're cleared for departure to Night Springs.
And you're so right. We're totally drinking coffee from Alan's thermos, of course. Totally overwhelming, I gotta say. Okay, so we've got the flashbangs and we've also got the flares. So let's try with the flares here as Timber Dude comes on. I think what also didn't quite help is Barry constantly running in front of me. As you are now, Barry. Stop doing that. Sheriff, shoot the guy already. Do I have to always land the last blow here? We do have an ever so slightly better gun, I think. Yes, that works much better. Can you sort him out? Do you need my help? Yeah, you can do it. You do it yourself. Oh man, they're always sneaking up from behind. When they're flanking you, that's just so creepy.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Oh, let me guess.
I want to get out of here.
We're gonna go in here, the gate closes, and then there's gonna be like one ambush after another. I can just see what you did here. Batteries, check. I know how this is gonna end. These things here, I think we can shoot them. So let's remember that. Ooh, coffee. Yes. Coffee thermos. Looks a bit like mine, actually. Very good. And then there is... I knew it! You guys are gonna be in the helicopter. I'm gonna be fending off the frizzies here. I knew it! I knew this was gonna happen! This is exactly how I would have designed it. Yeah, I gathered that. Oh man, I've lost my cold shooter. That's bad. Dude, die already. This is what I don't like, when you get like 50 people, because I don't have a chance. I don't have a chance then. When there's 50 people gathering, how are you gonna survive this? The moment they come as close as 1 meter away here. Yes. So that's the only thing we can do. Literally not even let them come close. And you, sir, we must insist on you not coming closer. It's on your left. No, hang on, the other left. And these lights, they last like 10 seconds or so. Turn it on and leave it on. How's the helicopter coming on? Yes, yes, I can see this coming, going places. And there's more frizzies. Oh, no, 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 no. No, you don't. Two of you! You were totally gonna gang up on me, I could tell. And don't do that. Don't anybody do anything.
Try to stay alive, Wake. I'm doing everything I dare on the checklist.
Thanks, Sheriff. I'm trying. Dude, where'd you come from? Let's stop throwing things. Is this everybody? This has got to be everybody. What's happening here to the mountains and stuff? There's debris and stuff. Flashbangs. I think that is a good idea. Yes.
Keep fighting, Wake. We're almost ready to take off.
Be ready now. Be more ready, Sheriff. Because I'm not anymore. How come Barry gets to sit inside the shopper and I'm not? I'm still on Alan Wake. Yes, this is episode 5, Ascania. Welcome. Oh no! More frizzies. I do like my flashbangs though. Finally! Sheriff, I gotta say, you took your sweet little time, huh? Barry yelled shotgun, exactly. With dual wield, I love that. That's good.
Wake, you
Because
put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Because Aaron hasn't been a good boy. Oh my.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators. And Alex
Yes.
Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
Frame rate spectacular. What is that? 12 frames a
See
second?
the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river.
That's where Cynthia Weaver
Land here.
lives.
I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Just chuck me out. I'll swim. I'll swim the rest.
Hold on!
Yes, without headphones, right?
Son of a bitch!
Wow. Alan! Whoa! The 12 frame per second remastered version. You're right. I bet the classic version runs flawlessly on today's hardware there. I tried it out the other day. I tried that out the other day, and on today's hardware, on my 3090 card, it uses about 65% resources, just GPU resources, today, you know, in 2024. When this game was released in 2012, I mean, I don't know what hardware was around, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been as strong as that. This is what always got me about PC games, that you think whatever gets released today will run really, really well in about 10 years' time on the hardware 10 years in the future. You think, yes, very good. This is the PlayStation 5 version, by the way. Regular PlayStation 5, not a PlayStation 5 Pro for $800 because That's ridiculous for a games console. Crisis. I should try Crisis, you know. I should try Crisis. That is a lot. That's what I was thinking.
The chain for the door to open.
The chain for the door to open. Well, let's just be a little bit calm here and search the neighborhood before we shoot stuff that brings on more enemies. I'm Alan Wake. I'm a writer. And I can't run very much. I can run for about 2 seconds and then I'm going... Just want to make sure I haven't missed any coffee flasks and any weapons caches and all that. But it's pretty steady 60 frames here, this version, except for a few cinematics like we've just seen. Where I was thinking 12 frames a second, buddy. Oh, really? I see, this is a good example. And that game, I mean, in probably, what, 2030 is going to run really well. Graphics cards made of rocks and sticks back then. Yeah, absolutely. That was we had dedicated graphics cards, which was not always the case, by the way. But in 2012 we did. But they looked very different. I have a couple that I don't even know what models they were. They came with old computers. They were tiny cards with a super small fan, and that's just like, you know, one slot. They were nothing compared to what we have today. Oh, what a convenient coincidence, huh? Could you all not do that? Because I could just go ignore you guys. Maybe just run inside. Oh, dude, no, don't do that. If only you could run, huh, Alan? Oh no, dude. Just run, man, run! Ah, don't jog in there, run, man, fast into the light, you idiot! Ah, dudes are gone. Interesting. Back in the day, do you remember ATI graphic cards? That was... I think they were bought by AMD. Oh, and then the other thing that I hadn't really... I remember when Starfield was launched, not that long ago. I remember thinking, yeah, I'm not going to get into that because I might try it when it's sort of, you know, $20. They've recently released a DLC, and what I didn't know was how hated the game and the DLC is from the community. I was so surprised. I thought they did okay last time I checked it, but no, now it's mixed for the main game and mostly negative on the DLC. So ouch-a-roo.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, you know, one of those things. Anyway,
it's one of those things. Let's listen to the radio while shooting at the frizzies here. No, don't do that. Dude, shoot at the guy who you can actually kill, not the other guy. Like you, sir, you must step back. I wish you wouldn't do that. Oh no, that is so mean. Yes, good thing he has a stab-proof tweet on with the shirt and the hoodie. Sir, please. Please, sir. Yeah, so overwhelmingly negative. Or mostly negative on the DLC. Ouch! Poor Starfield, guys. So first of all, this. Oh, we only have these. Oh, we don't have the flashbangs anymore. Totally uncool. And now for your friends. And remember the destructible environment. You, where you at? Buddy, I've totally seen you. Yeah, you. Might leave that to Mr. Canister over there. What, you're not dead yet? That's crazy. You should be. Let me just give me a second to reload my gun here before you bash me over the head with whatever that was. Because, ow! Dude, no. I mean, that's like totally uncool. Dude, shoot the dude already. Dude, do something, Alan. Anything for that not to happen, whatever's about to happen. Like that, you know? Make sure that doesn't happen. Do something. Do it oh, man. Phew. Do the things, man. Ah, what? Aha. Mike doesn't got much time on his battery left. Nice, and now we're back to revolver ammo. Are we done here now with the warehouse crowd? Let's hope. We should pick up some graffiti while we're here. I mean, just in case we need to make... Oh, coffee flask! Just in case we want to make any rude drawings on a nearby railway tunnel or something. Oh, the other shelf. There was something else? I thought there was something else. Maybe I picked it up. Oh, no, here. There we go. Shum hole, buddy. That. Revolver ammo. I've already got enough of that. Anything else? Also, good music. Let's hike it out of here. See where Barry and the sheriff are. Oh, is it getting light? Yeah, you see, this is one of those things that I didn't realize about these games. I could have probably also just run out at the other end and just make it to the light point here. And then I could have probably saved myself quite a bit of fighting. Had I been brave. Had I only been brave.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
Boat. Boxes full of unsold books, ready for the pulping, that's it. I'm here for the pulping of my unsold books. Can I watch, please? Hardhead area. Ah, sorry, we can't go in. It's done. Christian, how's it going? How are you, sir? Oh, there we go. Yellow arrow. That means a cache full of the good stuff. Let's pick that up while we're here. Today we're not rescuing Maria. We're going to rescue, eventually, hopefully, Alice. I mean, I'm hoping we're going to rescue Alice at one point. Oh, hello. First of all, we're going to have a chat with this guy. Do you know where my wife is? Dang. I best not get through that. That looks a bit dangerous. So let's remember that there's a manuscript page on the other side. This reminds me a little bit of the hedge maze that we've just gone through yesterday. Now it's the maze at the power plant. So we need to go over there. I don't see a direct route. Well, let's just keep going. Let's see what happens. Maybe this will lower a boat. Who knows? Julia, saludos. Exactly. Okay, got a flare gun. That's good. One flashbang and one regular flare. It's gonna come in handy for people like you. Oh, dude, that's like so mean. And can you stop that? Ha! Cinematic, huh? That is so unfair. Like 100% unfairness. There's so much to do. Put batteries in the torch, reload your gun, switch to the other gun, look behind you, run away. You're constantly on the edge here. It's crazy. Is this electrocuted? Nope. We can go through. Hello, how's it going? I'm just, you know, trying to blast your eyes out with my pocket lamp before shooting you in the face 11 times so that you hopefully get electrocuted on your way to certain death. And then we realize you didn't even exist to begin with. Yes. Ah, let's read a book instead.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
Or maybe that's why she's a little bit loopy. She's been going around Alice Wake, that's it. Maybe she's been protecting Bright Falls since she had an affair or whatever it was with Thomas Zane. That was in the 70s. Wow, so that is like 40 years ago. I see. So if something like this, what we're experiencing now, has happened to her back then, and she's made sure the town is sort of protected from being invaded from the dark force, that's interesting. Interesting. I need ideas for a short message that subtly taunts somebody looking at something that isn't theirs, like a message in a private diary, for example, for anyone who goes snooping. Ascania, I'm with you. Use what Ascania said. That sounds like a that sounds like a good rebuttal there. Do that. Glad we could help. We're going in here? No, we're not going in here. We're going around here. In case of oil spill. Now remember, this is a hard hat area. Oh, coffee flask! Must have! How many have we got now, just out of curiosity? Last time I checked we had about... Oh, we only have 57? I thought it was much more. Maybe it was manuscript pages I was thinking of. 65 we have. Can pyramids not over 2 of 12? I've only seen... I may have missed one, but... That many? Wow. Cardboard stands, I don't even know where they are. Interesting. Oh, so there's like, we're either, we can't be 50% through. We have, I must have missed like lots then. Oh no. This is a situation of badness. I prefer it if you didn't do that, sir, because there's like super evil. Can you stop doing that? Dude, it's gonna totally kill me. I'm okay with you getting killed. How are you not dead? Man! Oh, and he's still alive. That's bad. In the head, Alan. In the head. Whoa. That disrupted the power. Spoiler alert, this isn't about you. Yes. Coffee! Oh my god, it's so tense. And we're not even at the end yet. This is episode 5. There's 6 in total. And I've never seen how this game ends, so this is gonna be interesting. So let's go press this, shall we? Yes. Ooh, cherry picker. Anything else we shouldn't be playing with? Yeah, like that. Don't touch that, Alan. That's dangerous. Looks like a little ramp here. That's nice. And it's got another... Oh, it's cute logic. 2-button logic. Ooh, another diary page. Because these things don't count as as pyramids, do they? I mean, it doesn't look like a pyramid, and it specifically says can pyramids, right? Can pyramids, yeah, so that is clearly is not part of that. Good to know. Okay, Wake's plan. Does he have a plan?
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Sounds like a plan, Alan. I'm sure this is going to work perfectly fine. Why didn't you think of this earlier? So something else that is troubling me, ladies and gentlemen, is not in the statistics, but in the manuscript. So like here, in the clicker, we've just read this one here, Wake's plan. And then before that, we had Barry in the sheriff's station. But there's one missing in between, so I don't know if that means we've missed it on our way, or maybe they just appear out of order. That is possible. These ones here, I think, the ones with this icon at the bottom, that means we don't find them in a normal playthrough. We only find them in a like a nightmare, super tough difficulty playthrough. This is, you know, this is what we've been saying already. I think Brian made a point that he said, well, look, Alan, you could just make it up. You're a writer. Why don't you just write, hey, he found Alice and everyone's happy. The end. For some reason, Alan didn't think of that. Alan thinks he needs to write another 200 pages to finish the manuscript. I'm thinking just, you know, one sentence. They all have lemonade, the end. That's enough, isn't it? Totally enough. I want to know why I see your chat here and not here. That is completely uncool. Can we not? Why is that happening? I wonder. Because that appears. My last message on this monitor is Christian. And and on this monitor, I have an Ascalia message in between. That makes no sense. Now I see you all on all monitors. Thank you. It looks like syncness has been restored. OCD does not like imbalanced stuff. Lieutenant William T.J. Randall Memorial Bridge. The bridge has been designated as a memorial in honor and in recognition of Lieutenant William T.J. Randall, 1919 to 1981, a World War II POW and recipient of the Distinguished Service Cross. He died of injuries received during his successful rescue of 2 children from a burning car crashed at this location. And this probably says that in larger writing. That's good, yes.
I couldn't get across until I found a way to turn the bridge.
No shit, Alan, really? That's mighty detective work there. That's very good. Really, you can't just go and fly in the air? No, I guess you can't. Ooh, coffee flask. Keep them coming, folks. That is very good. That is very good. Do these things exist? Like a... So this is not a drawbridge. This is a...
The bridge was open. I had to find a way to close it.
Rotating bridge then. Okay, that answered that question. I've seen that in Control. They have a level like that in Control, by the way. It doesn't make sense. It's not quite the river that this thing goes across. It's more like a... It's like a railway type thing.
There had to be controls nearby to turn the bridge.
Alan, I'm getting to it. Calm down. I'm literally on my way. I'm just looking around here for 2 seconds. There had to be controls to do something with the bridge. There's also frizzies. More frizzies. One-shot frizzy kill. And batteries. And flare gun ammo. I forgot my flak gun. That is even cooler than the normal gun. I'm gonna make a mental note of that. Uh-oh, here comes the rotator bridge. Should have gone down the beach. Absolutely. Catch the sights. Top up the suntan. Rotating bridge. And I mean, I'm no psychic or anything, but oh, that didn't work so well. Oops. It's coming, it's coming.
Or birds.
I take it it's not stopping. Oh, that's nice. From behind, of course. I hate birds. I mean, not in real life, I'm just these ones, because it's very difficult to predict their attack patterns. I knew there had to be something why the bridge can't just stick in this one position. Okay, grill birds. More grilled birds. No, wait, let me off. Dang. Dang, Alan. We'll just have to wait for this to... No, hang on, I can just go to the other direction, can't I? This is difficult. We still have a chance to visit the beach, you know. Next stop, south side. Step off at your own peril. Bye, bridge. This is cool. That's a very cool construction.
We managed to lose the flock. You're all
Huh?
Keep going. We'll give you support.
I had forgotten about the chop already. Just topping up my coffee flask here, Sheriff. See? Ah, fantastic. Pump action shotgun, yes. Let's do that. Weapon.
Are we men dreaming of being butterflies or butterflies that dream of being men? Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Oh, Lydia, thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
More classic acting coming up, Nate. Bad acting alert. Is it? What is it?
Just, I found it here this morning. It's like it isn't there, but oh.
Yet it is.
Straight at it.
Yes. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, how did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really?
Except for Alice. Alice isn't here.
The temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start, but I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here, then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
Good question,
It would
mate.
probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh, my.
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
I think the whole episode was a bit moronic, to be brutally honest. Yes!
It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime. Night Springs.
Rod Serling is thinking, this is totally not how I envisioned the Twilight Zone, you pricks. My show was always very serious, was tackling exciting issues, and you guys are making fun of it. I'm totally not happy about that. That's a good point. Yes, I shouldn't keep the lady waiting. So I guess she's gonna help me here with a bit of light. Oh my god, he's gonna blow! Don't do that! The head, Alan, the head! He can either focus his gun, or focus the light, or reload his gun. He can't do both things at the same time. Thanks, Sheriff, that wasn't great help. Now remember, Alan, you can just go run past these guys as well. We don't have to go and... Even though that is probably a good idea. Into the light, Alan! Walk into the light! I'll call you! If I survive! Which is unlikely at the moment! Alan, run! For God's sake, run, man, run! Oh. God, this is all so stressful. That's right! You can't run past them because he can't run. Dang! To hell with you, logic! Ooh, what was this? Was this cool? Yes! Batteries! Alan, go pick him up. I can see him from here. Revolver ammo, yes! Snickers bar. Verizon mobile phone. Energizer batteries. Bit of the old product placement. In the original there were Verizon ads in here. And I kept thinking to myself, imagine somebody defiled it that says Verizon has no reception here. And yes, flash bang. Also, stop pointing things at me. Whew. Is this the entrance to the power plant? Come on. It has to be. Yep, that's where we're going. Hiya!
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Yes, yes, as if the Lady of the Light is working for the power company, or with the power company. Safe haven, excellent. What we've been waiting for. Generator hall. Should we knock? No, we're just going in.
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
Yes.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
It's been such a long time.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Well-lit room, huh?
Find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, Oh, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe.
Cool. Let's go.
Something was damaged at the transformer yard.
Oh.
All the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
So we need to kill the power so that your route to the well-lit room is going to be accessible. Is that correct? Either way.
For these times, the dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see.
Yes.
Very few people can.
I totally found the caches, Lady of the Light.
Yes,
so,
please, take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Hurry!
Yeah.
The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Can I use the bathroom? Can I make a cup of ramen noodles, maybe?
I cannot take you to the well-lit room if the lights in the pipe go out. You must go outside to use the emergency switch.
Cup of coffee? That's it? Okay, Cynthia, but I will be back. Bye. Cut the power to the transformer yard. Okay, Karen, that is so mean. That is so mean, Brian. And this switch does nothing, okay. And this is also not really a door, that's just drawn on. But hey, totally found another coffee fly. Hey, dude, that is just super rude. Ah, man, this was the wrong gun. Dude. No, no, no. I'm being ambushed. I am completely uncool with that. Yes. Seriously, dude.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
For decades? Well, that must be really tough on her psyche, I guess. No wonder she's carrying a lamp with her all the time that doesn't rely on electricity.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Floodgate controls to be operated by authorized personnel only. Ah, it's game over. We're not allowed to do it. We can't just say Cynthia Weaver said it's okay.
If I could figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
Oh, it's puzzle time. All right. So this switches the first two around, I guess. This one switches the second and the third around. And this one does... inverts things. I see. Gee, this could actually already be it. I would imagine all the things need to be open. Is that right? Kill switch is, of course, unreachable. Yes. But if we go through here... Right, okay. Hey, that wasn't so bad. Rule number 2, keep the lights on. Man. Had I known. The Lady of the Light. Aha! Gatekeeper. Well, that certainly cut the power somewhere.
The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Okay. That means Alan can reach the well-lit room, whatever might be in there. It's gonna be amazing, I have a feeling. It's gonna be fantastic. You don't have to run here, do you? Let's just Let's just make double sure we don't fall off. Because we really don't want to do that. Floodgate controls all out of order. Well, alrighty then. Let's get back to Cynthia. Calling her Karen. That is... Oh, hello. I didn't see you there, sir. That's total coincidence. I didn't mean to interrupt whatever it is that you were doing here. Alan, the flashbang! Man, leaving it to the last moment here. Crazy. Well done, Alan. Oh, no you don't. This is gonna be... This is... I can already see this is... Somebody's chainsaw makes me uneasy. Oh, multiple people. All right. And I'm sure there was somebody else. That wasn't just two people. You. Yes, sir. I meant this gun, actually. There we go, yes. Much better. Whew. I can tell we're coming to the end of the level, maybe? I mean, maybe we haven't reached the well-lit room yet. I'm sure there's another forest route coming up. We haven't been in the forest for a while. I'm almost missing it. Cynthia! We good here? Do you know how to operate that? Looks very technical here.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, the pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
If you say so.
This way. We need to go.
I'm gonna keep my lantern.
Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was
Thomas Zane.
Jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident.
Oh,
and then
she had
Tom
an accident.
started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that
Interesting.
case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
Like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh. He was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me.
Really?
Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built a well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Yeah,
Tom,
how?
That's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man.
Interesting.
He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays.
Should I do this?
You sustain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
You have reception down here, Alan? I think not.
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry!
Yelling into a phone really
see
isn't
if they're
all that a good
okay.
idea.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
There's no time to be a selfish idiot.
Well, be a fool.
Alan?
I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Oh, Alan.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Yes, suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah, so she stays safe. We're gonna have to go through the woods, of course, with a torch and usually no ammo. I'm kind of surprised they let us keep that. There's usually some mysterious explanation where, oh no, I've lost my lamp, I've lost all my guns, and my tweed jacket is perfectly in good condition and stuff, but everything fell out. I got to hold on to the 65 coffee flasks I collected, but none of the guns. Dang it, Butterfingers, huh? Just didn't have any room in my pockets to keep them safe. Interesting.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
So, but what I thought was interesting is that not Cynthia Weaver, the other woman, the lady in the veil, who was with Thomas Zane, that she actually had an accident. She died. The nice, sweet woman, she died. Thomas Zane tried to write a story that would bring her back through the dark presence, but what happened is he must have conjured up a doppelganger that looked like her, but she was in fact a personified dark presence, and that is how the whole thing may have started. And that brings us to today. So then when Thomas Zane realized his awful mistake, he went and wrote himself out of the story, which is it's a very cool idea actually. But that of course means nobody now remembers him. Very exciting. But so that people like my man Alan here, should this happen again, he left some insurance behind and we need to figure out what that is. The birds were clearly not it. Oh man. If you don't know where they're coming from, how are you going to be able to defend yourself against them? I wonder. I'm just going to keep running. I think that's probably my best bet here. Into the light. I love it, Brian. The story of Alan Wake told in emojis. It could be a big seller. Well, if ever you'd have to do this, Brian, don't write yourself out of a story. And if you have to do that, make sure you leave an insurance policy behind. So that I'm in the light, you can't even attack me, bastards. Make sure you leave some insurance policy behind so that your next protagonist can untangle the mysteries and stuff. There we go. Then Alan switched to the heavy-duty flashlight. Oops, Alan. Oh man, don't die on me, buddy. That is so bad. I think I might have to wear sunglasses. Is this another page here? No, that's just the white patch and it's not a page. That's unfortunate. Am I even walking the right way? No. Let me just go grill the birds here. Because they are so annoying. We're having grilled crow for dinner. Energized! Alright, nice one. Stay up there. Don't dive bomb on me. Energized, whatever that did. Aha! Are we done here now with the crow's fest? Aha! Yes! Creepy music stopped. That's gotta be it. Right, Alan, replenish them batteries. What more? Man, we've just done it. At absurdum. Oh, this looks like maybe this would have been a shortcut here. Okay, Alan, you died here before. Make sure that doesn't happen again. Alan, don't do that. Alan, just survive, man. It's the only thing we're asking you to do. Do that and grill the birds. Or ignore the birds, also an idea. Let's just go ignore the birds. Reach the crash site. Okay. I've got a lot on my agenda, you know.
Barry! Sheriff Baker! Sarah!
Find the wife.
Looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was
That does
empty.
look bad. Find the wife, find Cynthia Weaver, stop the darkness, find Barry, write a book, publicity tours. Man, there's just a lot on my plate. Also, write a new story, find new wardrobe. All these things. Pick up, make sure your flashlight is refilled, pick up the flare, and keep up with the news. Man, what else is it got? What is a boy to do? Barry! 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 I'm coming, guys, I'm coming.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
It looks like you guys have got it under control. Yeah, that's far enough. Don't come any closer, sir. Sir, this is mighty inconvenient right now with the shovel and stuff. We'd rather you didn't swing that at us. That was good teamwork.
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
That's it.
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
It's a weapons cache I'd like to check out first, if you don't mind. Unless, of course, that gets me killed, which let's hope it doesn't do that. Hunting rifle, nah, I'm good. I think I like my... Do I want to switch to the hunting rifle? I can't tell. Is that a good idea? See, no, because now I've got 5 bullets, which is not enough. Let me go back. Pump action shotgun. That's got my name on it. Much better. And I got the flare gun. How you doing, Sheriff? All good? Didn't know you could fly that chopper so eloquently. Really impressed by that. Anyone seen any coffee flasks around? Do notify me.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while the crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs.
A bunch of hicks. That is so funny.
Can we just stay here until morning, Al? Please?
Actually, yes, let's.
I should have kept that gym membership.
It's a shame it lapsed, huh?
That's the elevator we need to take.
This. Sweet. I'm not sure what this noise means. Bunch of hicks coming up.
Oh crap, there's more than one of them!
Oh, he's like the fast guy again.
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Yeah, except for this guy.
Al! Do something!
Yeah, like shoot him. There's another. Oh no!
I can't get a shot.
Well, leave it to me, Sheriff.
Ow, they're all over the place.
It's just 2 guys. It's not like...
Are we
yes!
safe?
It was just 2 guys.
Wow, I think we're okay.
It's like Steve Jobs said. It's not like they're magic. They're just very
I got
fast.
a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Thank you for your contribution, Barry. That's really helpful. Hey, Al, I've got a bad feeling. Okay. What am I going to do with that news, Barry? Crazy, man.
We made it. We made it.
Well, we made it almost.
Wait,
We made it to
call
another
the
coffee
elevator.
flask.
I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
You're at the button. Can't you press it? Why do I have to go over here? Wouldn't it be easier if you just press the button? Oh, it's one of those super speedy fast elevators. I get you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Why am I not surprised?
They're coming! We have to hold them off. Hold it right there. Keep hitting them.
I think we're nearly at the end of this chapter. I mean, what else is going to await us at the top of the elevator? That's got to be the end, right? I'm just going to plunder this. Flare gun. Oh, yeah. Yes. It's not fast at the reloading, but it certainly gets the message across. Sort of does, doesn't it?
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
How long does that elevator take? It shoots them and provides light at the same time.
It's here! Ow! Let's go!
I'm just going to shoot one more guy and then we can go in the elevator.
Ow! Please, you'll get us all. Ow! The button.
Oh my god, you're close to the button. You press the button. I'm shooting people. I'm reloading weapons and stuff. You could have done that. You're close to the button. Sheriff, have a word with your new boyfriend.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Who's Paul Bunyan?
He was real.
Who's Bigfoot?
Let's be careful, okay?
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Barry, come on.
There's a button over there that opens the door.
You know the button, you press the button.
I think
Oh, but look,
something's
Barry
broken.
knows the way.
Hold the button down so we can get in.
Oh, how about me? I'm just going to stay out here and fight the Frizzies by myself without your help? Yeah, let's do that. No, I like that. You guys go in. And then what? You're going to open the door from the inside?
Ow! Wait! What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Please, be careful.
We'll hold the door open for you. Actually, Ponk. 1,000-ton tank of yuck falls from upstairs. Okay. And also the ever so slightly large cable spools that obviously can't be shot.
Down, boy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it past here. It's just typical. Dang. Are we even going up here? It's still a hard-hit area now. That makes perfect sense. It's flying 1,000-ton things that might land on your head here. Zane's shoebox. Let's hear all about it.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
That is quite clever. The author died, yet everything that he put in the shoebox totally survived. And stuff. The end. Yeah, I like that. It's good story. It's a great story. Use this gun, Alan. It's gonna keep you safe from the frizzies, of which there appear to be quite a lot here. Where we go and reach the top of the dam. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there, folks. We're nearly there. It's gonna be exciting. Whoops. Oh no, what? I don't know what I'm looking at. It's the top of the dam. Is that bad? Oh no! It's the birds again! Dude, stop doing that. It wasn't fun the first time. Have we grilled all the birds? The well-lit room, how exciting! Okay. That's got our name on it. Alan Wake told in emojis. Oh, can't we just grab the car and drive out? Oh no!
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Searchlight? Ah, searchlight. Gotcha. Oh, sweet. So it just kills everybody. That's nice. And all it needs is a little... Oh, I like this. That is pretty cool. Come into the light, my lovelies. Come into the light. Boom.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop now.
Do I have time to go into the little shed and see if there's a coffee flask in here? No, I get you. Okay. Now that I know that, I'm gonna try to walk over here then. Do you know, those icons look different on my Mac and on my iPad. They're completely different icons, Brian. It's very exciting. The story interpreted differently. Oops, this is not the right way to go. I have to do it again?
Fishing can be a hobby or a job.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
This was fun. I'm happy to do this again. This is very exciting. I should have that as a portable version. This flashlight. Or this searchlight. Three for the price of one.
Enough. You will go no further.
Aye, aye, Captain. And I will not have a look in the shed and have a look for the coffee flask. Okay, Alan, pick a lighter gun and run! This got us killed last time, so let's go through here this time, shall we? Oh yes, with the floor disappearing. Okay. I see what's happening here. This is a bit tricky. No time to look for coffee flasks, I guess. Whoops. Yellow girders flying down. Oh yeah, go into the structure. That's gonna be safe down here. Ooh, coffee flask. Gotta pick him up. Ooh. What is that doing here? Sheriff! Am I glad to see you? Well-lit room. This is it? Is this a well-lit room? It doesn't look that well-lit to me.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
It sounds like hard work. Right. How many bulbs are we talking about? How large is the room?
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
You bought it off them, or they gave it to you? Is there any corporate dealings we should know about? Ah, thank you for dropping by. I'll be back tomorrow. Who's gonna open this? Me? Me. Let me do it. That's fine. I'm gonna do it.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
So hang on, she's not gonna look after this room anymore?
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and
the
flicking
clicker!
The switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Really? What? Are you confused? What? The thing I'm picking up is Alan never knew his father. Oh really? And Thomas Zane sort of died in the 70s? What are the chances that Zane is actually Alan's father? That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Ooh. Ooh, plagiarism. And the story about the clicker, so interesting. So that was the clicker Alan gave Alice then. I can finish this. Game ends. It's not even a cliffhanger. This is like the what? Well, folks, you know how this goes. This was episode 5, and it was exciting and a pleasure to share it with you. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to go and have a look at the last episode of Alan Wake, at least the last mainstream episode. There are 2 more chapters after that, which were the DLCs, neither of which I've seen, including the ending. So let's experience it tomorrow and see what else can happen in the Alan Wake universe. Have a wonderful rest of Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.